Heyo, how's it going, everybody? It is I, Frozen Relici, once again. Welcome. I'm gonna be playing a video game on the internet once my camera stops shitting itself like it did last night. So, how's it going, y'all? Yeah, we're gonna be here for another like, possibly 10 to 15 minutes while my camera slowly dies. So yeah, just hang out for a second while you watch the page get smaller and bigger over and over and over again. Oh, it really doesn't want to do full 1080p, huh? You know, that thing that you're supposed to do? The thing that you were made to do? You really don't want to do that, huh? How about this? Oh, this now. Yeah? Is that doing anything for you? No? Probably not? I really need to... I thought this shit was, like, fine now. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe it was sitting on the store shelf for, like, too long. And then, you know, it's like an old car on a cold morning, you know, where you have to, like, let it warm up for a little bit. And then it would be all good again. But apparently not. Yeah, apparently that's it's not what it wants. I tried to see if there was new drivers. Of course, as usual, all device manager just tells me, oh, the most up-to-date drivers are, you've already got them. I'm like, I bet I do. Anywho, it is what it is, man. So we're just gonna, yeah, like last night, we're just gonna stay here until it decides it's done dying. What did I do last night again? I can't remember. Did I try and, like, configure the video? Did I try to do like that and maybe do that? Maybe change the contrast a little bit. Do that, and then I don't know, maybe let's see here. Maybe fuck with the white balance a little bit. Go all the way down to here. Maybe that's what we need to do. Hey, what's going on, Vic? Thanks for stopping by. First prison in Genshin, now prison by technology. For real, bro. I don't know what this camera wants from me, man. It's just, it doesn't want new drivers. So I don't know. Maybe this camera is, like, too advanced to just be plug and play, which sounds counterintuitive, but you know what? Like, anything goes in this day and age of, like, really you know, shitty technology, you know. So we'll see. It's rising against its master. Yeah, it's you figure the government wants to spy on us, right? Can't do it if I've got, like, a too shitty of a webcam for them to be able to pull it off. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's the government's loss. They'll miss out on all the terrorist activity that I get up to right here with my teddy bear and my fucking Anna and Elsa plushies. Or in my case, I don't got camera on your laptop. Hey, you know what? That is fine. I wish I could get rid of this stupid shit. I wish I could get rid of this dumb, stupid, like this button. It doesn't even, like, it doesn't even let me do anything. Let's see. Dockable window. You like to show it again? Use the docks. Oh my god. Fucking Okay. Hold on a second. Chat. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. I was looking at a thing. And then OBS like broke down. Okay. All right. Yep. I was saying, I wish OBS would get rid of the dumb like heart button thing. You know that thing in chat where it's like it lets you like send hearts or smiley faces or blushy faces or whatever like a bunch of times. That like really nobody actually uses because no one gives a shit. Oh my fucking god. It is being really bad tonight. Like super aggressively terrible. Like it just doesn't want to. Like I mean last night it was like, you know, after a while it kind of got to a point where it was fine. But like now it's to a point where it's like no, I'm just gonna shut off like literally every 4 seconds now. This is something. I honestly wonder if I just need to give it like a really firm Fonzie smack to like, you know, to like let it know who's boss, assert dominance, and then maybe then everything will be good at that point. But I'm going to assume probably not. And every minute that we have to sit here just like tickling its fucking balls is like more time that we can't dedicate to trying to leave Genshin prison. I want to get out of the fucking prison so badly. To just see like some different scenery at the very least. Is this what you want? Do you want me inside of a tiny little box? It seemed like you didn't want that, like, you know, 5 minutes ago, because I tried to just stay here on like the device default view. I don't know why this is the default view. You're a fucking 1080p 60 webcam, so like, are you or aren't you? Why aren't you just doing 1080p 60 by default? I don't understand, man. I wonder. Let me see here. Table. I'm gonna say get rid of that. I'm just gonna change up a bunch of shit here now, just cause I can. All right. Color. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's the color space. Look, we seem to be fine now, but then if I try and, you know, have it be 1080p, you know, how long is it gonna last? 5 seconds? 8 seconds? Who the hell knows, man? Video format, any? What about MJPEG? What the fuck does that mean? Color space, color range, buffering disable. I don't know. Maybe I'm like activating enough of its neurons by poking around in its settings that, I don't know, something is happening. So, like maybe it's like, hey, we're doing this. It's happening now. So just like, it's time to work. All right, we're going like a minute, like maybe even 2. We might have reached like 2 straight minutes of actual webcam functionality. I don't know, man. We're in uncharted territory now, so anything could happen. Anything could happen now. All right, I'm gonna drop the settings menu. Am I gonna regret that? I don't know. right. We seem to be holding for right now. So you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and get started here, man, because we're starting late tonight because I was getting caught up watching some shit. So like you know, we gotta hurry this up. Cause now I'm fucking annoyed. I'm in an annoyed mood because this is some shit that I shouldn't be dealing with. You plug in the USB cord, it should just be working, man. It should just be working. My old shitty webcam was able to do that, no problem. But evidently this camera with the bigger dick can't handle it. You know, you're one of those ones that's like wide. You know, you're supposed to be like, you know, on the ball. You're supposed to be professional. You're supposed to be the big leagues. My old one was like I don't even know. It was like a shaped like a chocolate bar or something. This ain't the way it's supposed to be, man. All right, anywho. We're gonna kill the BGM. We're gonna come over to the game here. Let's see if we die on our way. Okay. We seem to be doing all right. Honestly, I wonder if it's like, no, it's not true. I'm pretty sure the camera actually froze last night as well. Maybe. While I was over here in this scene, I can't exactly remember. But you know what? We're moving on. We're holding okay. So let's just get back to the shit so that we can hopefully get the hell out of here at some point. So we are now starting. We're starting on what is even? Have we started on a new? No. We're starting a new chapter, I think. All right, so we've seen what Risley's plan is, I guess. He's making Noah's Ark to save everybody when the Fontaine flood shows up. So now we have confirmed this with Linny and Lynette, and I guess now we're going to maybe start doing something about it. Who the hell knows? I just want to stop seeing these colors already. I'm sick of it, man. Just please, somebody, anybody, get me the hell out of here. Also, where am I? Oh, I want to go to the cafeteria. Let's see. Is this the bottom floor? I think maybe. I gotta fly all the way around. I think I do. How convenient. It's so convenient that they don't give you a waypoint at the area that you return to the most.
Welfare meals now being served in the Coupon cafeteria.
Coupon?
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well. Traveler and Paimon, over here.
Oh, hello, you little psychopath. Did you poison our food yet?
Are you here for dinner too, Miss Sijwin?
With a side of arsenic?
And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well.
Oh ho ho, we got a dinner date with Cloran.
Huh.
I'm into it.
You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria. What would you like to eat?
Not poison. Yes. Can we choose?
Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
What is this? Then I'll have the tastiest stuff you have to offer. Then I'll get the biggest portion you have to offer. Honestly, what do I value more? I eat a fuck ton, man. No lie. But I do also like it when that fuck ton of portion actually tastes good. So, you know what? Yeah, give me the tastiest shit.
Me too. Don't forget Paimon. No problem. Just leave it to me.
And again, hold the poison. When you have to rely solely on luck, the dishes before you.
So delicious.
I want to actually see a human-ass being read any of that in the amount of time that they gave you. They had like 2 to 3 sentences that you had to read each of them in the span of 1 second each. Who does that? Yeah, especially in today's day and age. Kids can't read more than an Instagram bio. You expect them to be able to read that shit in like 2.5 seconds? Who are you? I'm sorry. I am prickly tonight because of a certain somebody. So I feel like I've got some aggro energy that I just need to kind of expel. I just need to get it out a little bit. Ugh. Free dinners are the best.
Is this how it feels to be freeloaders? Wait a second, we did do plenty of work after all. Feeling full yet? How's the food?
Well, I'm not dead yet, so that's a good sign.
Delicious.
Exquisite, thank you. Besides the milk, I mean, everything was super delicious.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy.
I bet you are.
The expression on your face just now, but the muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment.
I don't happen to feel relaxed because of any third-party stimulants, do I?
Sigewin, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings? A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you. You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
Okay. Okay, shorty.
Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear.
Don't let her lure you in, Paimon. This is all part of her ploy. Her Venus flytrap ploy.
Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well? Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water.
That diver boy.
Thankfully, Glorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Glorand left, to make sure that Linny wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother.
You know not where you tread, diver boy.
Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching.
Many doors, yes.
Opened the door once Miss Glorand had returned.
Man, I was watching a some behind the scenes recording or behind the scenes videos of like an old Edda and Eddie video game back in the day. I don't know if it was old. I think it was on like the PS2 or something like that. I never played it. I was not. I kind of found you know, licensed tie-in video games tended to not be great. Some of them kind of were, you know, like some of the SpongeBob ones or Simpsons Hit and Run. I really wish Hit and Run would come out on Steam or I don't know, somewhere, man. You know, fucking Microsoft, you buy EA, where's Hit and Run, bro? Like the big money cash cows, come on now. Couch potato head boys. Yeah. Never played it as well. Yeah, I mean, it kind of looked like fun for like an afternoon curiosity. You know, I would probably only ever play it once, and it looked like it had like that sort of like mid 2000s video game jank. But I don't know, man. That's kind of quaint and charming in today's day and age, I guess. And yeah, I don't know. That particular night, I was just like really craving like being able to play it, I suppose.
Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linney as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger.
Press? What did you press him into? He's not. You guys didn't put him on that hydraulic press channel where you guys crush shit, right?
We're all super considerate and really thought everything through. It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader.
His style, huh? This is the way he walks, the way he talks. This is his style. Miss the mid-90s jank sometimes, a la PS1. I don't know if I'd go that far, but yeah, sometimes it's just like a nostalgic feel to it.
I really wish Monsieur Nervula would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
My. But that doesn't make sense at all. It's hard to imagine Neuvillette outside of his office. Yay, more looming faces. Always a good thing.
Get a good night's rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
Okay. And now we run around again. Just... Alright, can we find a... Please let us leave already. I'm so sick of this place, man. I mean, at least during the endless 8, when we kept repeating like the same day, at least there was story intrigue. Here we just keep running around back and forth doing shit.
So much has happened. Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed.
Again, do you feel exhausted because you're relaxed or because we've been poisoned? Leaping out of the water like a dolphin. Can't imagine Neuvillette doing that.
Paimon's super sleepy. Are you sleepy?
Uh-oh, we have been poisoned. Oh, shit. I'm getting there. Nice. Also, this is the second time I've ever seen, like, Paimon laying on the ground. It's very unsettling. Like, she's not on the ground, but I mean just like laying down. Another time was at some point during Sumeru, and she was like knocked unconscious or something. I think it was like when we confronted the sage or whatever. And like, it's just so... It's unnerving to not see her moving, to not see her like, you know, bobbing back and forth as she floats. She looks like she's in a coma. Yeah, exactly. It's just so weird. Wow, she really immediately fell asleep.
Delicious. Paimon wants seconds for free.
Good night. I hope we wake up tomorrow.
Out of my way! Get out of my way!
Crowd.
What happened? Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
I have no idea what happened, but something must have happened!
Who's yelling? Paimon still wants to sleep.
It's so weird looking. What's that sound? Paimon, wake up. We need to go out and see what's going on. Investigate the situation. Uh-oh, that sounds like an alarm.
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Mate?
Hey, wait! What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
They're here! There you are!
Who?
Oh, thank goodness!
Oh, it's you guys.
We still in Lavaroon. Do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here. Laveroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
You said His Grace said to evacuate outwards? Everybody just leave the prison! It's a fire drill.
Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
Then that means whatever happened must have happened down below. Oh no, isn't that gate at the very bottom?
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke! You two just go and get out! Go on without us!
Oh boy. Is this it?
Hey!
Is it time for the apocalypse?
Attention. Please evacuate upwards and outwards. Upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
What? Yeah. All right. Okay, we're still doing okay on the camera front of things. Go to the forbidden zone. Oh, shucky ducky. Ooh, animated.
They're here.
Just like I said.
What happened?
Bruh, Cloran's, like, shirt is like...
You're just in time.
Those buttons are holding on for dear life. Oh boy. Finally, a different color. Ha! Nice. Is it modern? I envy those buttons. Oh dear. Bro, that looks like the slushies from that one episode of Veggie Tales with the walls of Jericho.
2, 1.
Oh boy. There he goes.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
Don't die, you're too sexy.
Gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
I just realized his voice kind of sounds like fucking Chris Pine. So I just saw Wish today, which is the newest Disney movie, which like has fucking tanked.
Neuvillette? Why are you here?
It absolutely like bombed. And so I went to see. Everyone was saying it like it's terrible and like it's like absolutely bombing at the box office. So I went to see it because I wanted to see if it was going to be like another Elemental. Which when I went and saw Elemental, I called it that it was going to be a slow burn with audiences, but eventually it would find its place. And lo and behold, it ended up sticking around, and like more and more people watched it. Now it's considered like a huge success. So I wanted to see if Wish was like the same way. It's not. it's not gonna be. What's the movie called? It's called Wish. Yeah, it's not gonna be another Elemental. But Chris Pine plays the villain in it, and he's actually pretty fun. He actually gives like a really good performance, and him as the villain, he's fun. He's like an old school Disney villain. He's just evil. You know, we haven't had a villain like him since like Dr. Facilier in Princess and the Frog. So I appreciated that. You know, he wasn't like a twist villain. He wasn't like supposed to be like very sympathetic. He was just kind of a douche. And I was okay with that. And we had the first Disney villain song since Princess and the Frog. It wasn't the best one, but it was fun. It was fine. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, Wish ain't gonna be another elemental. But, you know, it is what it is. But next week, I plan on going to see something that'll probably be better worth my time. And by that I mean Godzilla. What is it called? Minus one? Minus zero? I don't know. There's a new Godzilla movie, so that's what I'm gonna see next week.
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately.
Oh, finally!
Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Oh, Daddy. Okay, you can explain everything else to me later.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
All right, we're finally free. We're finally outside. Hell yeah, bro. We must go. Might need to wait till it comes to stream to watch it. Yeah, I want to see it on the big screen. I feel like Godzilla movies ought to be seen on the big screen. Oh, right, the Fatui.
Look, there are a ton of Fatui and Palais Mermonia people over there. The knave is probably here already. We need to hurry.
Let's go.
To the traveler in Paimon. Monsieur Nervalet has left instructions. Please follow me.
Why does everyone keep saying his name is Nervalet? Nervalet. It's Nivelet. Nivelet. Like, at the very least, if you're gonna give it a bastardized American pronunciation, at least, you know, say it the way it's like spelled. Nivelet, not Nervalet. It's kind of like the way Americans say karaoke, despite the fact that it's literally spelled Karaoke. There's no Y in there. There's no I. There's no like double E. So I literally don't know how you can read the word karaoke and read it as karaoke. Haven't been to the cinema since ancient times. Or Ryu as Wayu. Do people say Wayu? That's just like phonetically wrong.
Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
We've got to babysit the brat? Okay. They do? That's just weird. People are weird. All right. Daddy? There she is. Oh, she looks so intimidated.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
That's me.
Of course, of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
It feels like it's been forever since we've seen her. It's so nice, man. There she is, and father.
It is
yes,
my pleasure
sir.
to make your acquaintance, traveler.
Oh, ma'am.
I've heard much of your accomplishments. I am the knave. One of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
Oh, Daddy, I know who you are. So this is the knave, the head of the House of the Hearth, and the Linny siblings' father. She certainly does not seem easy to deal with. The Linny siblings? Is that what we call them? The Linny siblings? Okay. Greetings. Pleasure to meet you too.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Look at those giant pieces of cake. Holy shit. That cake is so huge you think Eula is here.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time.
And look at that tea! That thing's in a fucking bowl!
See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
I like how Farina's like looking at us like she's so relieved to have like someone else to be able to focus her attention on. I wouldn't mind having one. They do look like they might be tasty. They look like they might be matcha. She seems friendly enough, but that can't be all there is to her. The knave is a force to be reckoned with. I should be very cautious around her.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
I just listened to that line and thought of it just like on its own without any context. I guarantee some fan artist out there had to have like drawn a picture of Farina and with a specific asset of hers at the forefront of your focus, and just the line, "Traveler, what do you think of this cake?" Oh my goodness. It's quite tasty, and I think Paimon agrees too.
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I.
Oh? Wait, Child should have no reason to have said something like that.
I wonder how he's doing nowadays.
Why wouldn't he?
You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
I have faith in his abilities because he's my bestest, most cherished friend. Depends on the cake.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Farina looks quite nervous. There must be some kind of bad blood between her and the knave.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Neuvillette right in front of you.
Dexter.
Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Neuvillette.
I managed to find a few leads on his whereabouts. I thought we were about to like bring up the fact that we have also kicked his ass before, as if we're trying to like brag or get brownie points from Daddy. Just be like, I beat him too. I've beaten him too, you know.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Yeah, a long time. Because we spent like fucking a month inside of that goddamn prison, man. Guy got too cocky and got put in his place by the Hydro Daddy. Yes, sir.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Do we?
Oh. And just how do you know that?
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Mirapede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Well...
Paimon, please. Oh no, Paimon's statements just left us wide open. If only I could talk.
The fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
We do not. But there was also no evidence that he's been injured or killed. The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence.
That is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf.
How nice of you.
Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the opera house. Is it something like that?
Because we fight him almost every week at the Golden House back in Liyue, he gets amnesia too easy and just acts like he's top honcho at the Gold House. Yeah. He, thinks he's something of hot shit. So we've always got to put him back in his place, you know? She's turning up the pressure. I'm not sure if I'll be able to convince her, but I can at least try to distract her from Farina. That sounds good to me, yes.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded.
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
Oh boy.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Ooh, another animated cutscene.
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Dragon Daddy.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Is he gonna do it?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
Alright, what's he gonna do? Oh boy. Nice. Only one hand. I won't.
Day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled.
I will not be reduced to using two hands.
But it is not this day.
This day we fight!
This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
That looks super cool. Magic door, yeah.
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Good stuff. I like it. Alrighty.
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
It's always funny going back to, like, in-engine gameplay, because, like, right after an animated cutscene, because suddenly, like, the angles are a lot less dynamic, the animations are much more stilted, and just, like, everything just feels like it's been, like, toned down by magnitudes of, like, 3.
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
A present? I wouldn't mind a present from Clorand. I will put that on the records.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
Yeah, let's call it tea.
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
Man, I hope I have better luck getting Cloran than I did getting Charlotte. Got not a single copy of Charlotte, but the very first pull I did the day after the banners switched over, I immediately got fucking Kirara. I'm like, are you fucking with me right now, man? You fucking with me right now? Oh. Yeah. I'm sad about that. I wanted Charlotte, man. Ugh. So I better get at least one copy of Cloran, I swear to God.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was obviously a joke.
Obviously.
Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
Obviously, to anyone that doesn't have dragon autism.
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
Uh-huh. Managed to get Charlotte and ask for my luck for Cloran. I don't know about my luck there. Yeah, I don't have any high hopes at all. I got no high hopes, no high apple pie in the sky. Not even. But I'm just gonna do what I always do. Just, you know, building pity one pull at a time.
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house.
Have we, though? I didn't get to enjoy playing house, Daddy.
Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
Hey, don't call out her brattiness, ma'am. That's hitting below the belt.
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true.
At least we both won the 50-50 with Farina, so I'm happy with this adorable Archon. Yeah, that is true. No, I didn't win the 50-50. My copy of Farina was guaranteed. It just showed up, she just showed up out of the blue, though, like at 50 pulls. So, yeah, I wasn't even on pity. So, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with Navia's banner, or I guess maybe this one right now, whether or not I lose the 50-50. I swear to God, if I get another fucking copy of D-Luke. Oh, I had that man at C4. I have that man at C4, and I have never used him a day in my life. Like, I just want, if I have to keep getting a Pyro Claymore when I lose the 50-50, please make it Dia. I would happily take more and more constellations of Dia. Because the more and more copies you get of her, the more of a complete character she actually becomes.
Yet, Here you are, relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable?
Oh, poor Farina. She's being dressed down. All she can do is just kind of like tip her head and just be like, oh.
The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland. But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now.
Maybe? You can't be throwing out that kind of smack and just saying like, I'm not alone in thinking this. All the kids are probably thinking it too. It's like, okay, Daddy, you're not bringing your A material with that one. Reminds me of the Red Hood I never got from the poll on Nikke, but I got Tove, the event character, on the first poll for the event after Red Hood. Ah, good stuff. How's it going, Dawn? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, I haven't gotten shit. I haven't gotten shit on any of my well, no, I've gotten stuff on my Nikke polls, but they haven't been like the banner characters. The only reason I even got Red Hood is because I used my my mileage tickets. That was the one copy I got, despite the fact that I had like 50 or 60 polls. Yeah, that was the only copy I managed to get of her.
Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me.
Okay, ladies, let's keep things chill.
Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
Farina's not acting like her usual self. She's actually seriously refuting the knave's accusations. She means what she says. She's not putting on a front.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
Where are the Kickstarter updates? So was all that a lie? Or can she really not tell us? She was so full of conviction and confidence just now, but now she's deflated like a popped balloon.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself.
Oh boy.
They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
Oh, she's bullshitting. She's 100% bullshitting.
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes.
Even if our eyes have two pupils.
Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
No, all of that will be revealed on the day of. Because that is definitely the best time to reveal emergency response procedures, is the day that they're needed.
An emergency response plan?
A what now?
Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
Oh no. Oh, girl, no. Please. You're flopping.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that thing. The absolute mouthful. Farina chapter gets really good.
And what
I would
do
hope
you
so.
plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The what? The unobtainium? Speaking of which, with my new GPU, I did get a, well, I didn't get, but I apparently have a product code for that new Avatar game that's coming out that actually looks pretty sick, and I would be interested in playing it. Except that it's gonna be an Epic Game Store exclusive for probably like a year. So now I'm like, is this code, will it be good in a year when it comes out on Steam? Man.
The oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina.
Bum bum bum.
I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the oratrice in the opera house. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium.
I do not remember what that is.
But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon?
Man, I cannot wait for her banner. I'm assuming it's gonna be coming after Navia's. Or potentially before? I don't know. We haven't actually seen Navia in a while.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Nouvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Business things.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side.
Yeah, we're not doing a very good job of filling in for Dragon Daddy.
Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here.
Ooh, I like that walk of
There are still a few
hers.
slices of cake left, so please help yourselves, everyone.
I don't know. I already suspect that I was poisoned last night. I don't know if I should be risking it a second time. These aren't topics I can speak about. I don't even know what Nouvillette's task was. If I had to guess, he probably went down to deal with the surging primordial sea, but can he really deal with it all by himself? And is Farina being truthful or not?
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise.
Oh, I get praise? Do I get head pats?
You too, Paimon.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
I bet she will. All right, we ate all the poison.
Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
And it was also the same size as your torso.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as well.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. And I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea.
Right.
It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Mind seeing me off, traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss child before I must be on my way.
Sure, why not?
Paimon's coming too.
Of course you are, otherwise I wouldn't be able to communicate. Are we actually... Okay. How you doing, girl?
The tea party turned out to be even more difficult than I'd imagined. Why are you looking at me like that? Is something the matter? If there's nothing urgent, then I shall be retiring for now.
All right, girl. You do what you need to do. Follow the knave to the exit. Oh, wait. Oh, this is... we're actually in the opera house. Okay. I didn't know this was, this is where we were. Or this is where that, office was located. It's also eerily quiet in here. Running. Just running to get to places.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, Child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
But he's our best friend.
That's what Paimon thought.
What do you want to say to me? Hopefully it's to give me your number.
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
Oh, well, I didn't do it willingly. If I had known that they were in your posse, I literally would have kicked them both in the nuts and the pussy and then spat on them. There's no need. I didn't think that's what you wanted to talk about. There's no need. Was there nothing else you wanted to say? I could put my hands on my hips too.
That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings.
I mean, sure, okay.
I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them, especially Linny.
Yeah, I would admire that if I didn't hate his fucking guts.
You mean Ridesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me. By the way, and you can just consider this...
God, I love her pants.
But what's your impression of Furina?
Like, oh, she is, like, I think she's probably, like, one of the best designed characters in the game. Like, in terms of just, like, sheer, like, drippy, like, she's, like, she and Hu Tao are probably, like, at the top. Like, her, Hu Tao, Zhongli, like, they just, like, their style is just on point. Like, God, her pants are good.
You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
She's got great design, yeah.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh no, it's one of those fuckers. You can't outrun debt.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused?
Child shame? Bruh, have you met him?
Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Furina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
I mean, how many working Archons do we actually have? So far, like, it's mostly just Shogun and Nahida. Those are the only acting working Archons we have. So, you know, it's as long as she's not doing nothing, that's better than at least half.
Oh, come Over here, you little critter, you!
Oh, hello, ma'am? Wait, is that Daddy too?
You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
Oh my.
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious.
It is her. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
Anything left unguarded is usually just bait.
Uh-oh.
But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed. It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon.
Uh-huh.
In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
A curse, you say?
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me! I'm begging you, please!
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning. I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor.
Aww.
I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone.
Wait, does she know that was Arlecchino? Is that why she's nervous around her?
Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone.
Aww.
She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake.
Oh, that's so sad, man. Why you doing our girl like that? Daddy? Bruh, it's not cool, man.
There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Iudex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article. I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
Yes, Father.
My dear children, please speak.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Ridesley.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a Harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities. Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Iudex Neuvillette. Oh, and I have an additional mission for you three.
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Farina and Iudex Neuvillette. The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Linny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering.
Is that what her outfit is like supposed to look like? Because it looks a lot more like platinum, like in these illustrations, rather than in game where it looks like a gray. But man, Daddy, you can't just go attacking defenseless girls in the middle of the night.
Quite close to you.
Oh wait.
So they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
Huh. Never mind. She is wearing white. I thought she was wearing gray. Is it just the lighting? Does the lighting really change the appearance of her outfit that dramatically? Huh.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, Even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
Alright then.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Iudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
How did you come to that conclusion? Is it just because of his big swinging hydro cannon?
I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Iudex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just distracted by your, the delicious cake that you brought along, Father.
Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification.
Sure.
It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth.
Well, I mean, you gotta open your horizons, Daddy. You gotta maybe puff a little bit on that Zaza and just like, you know, expand your mind, man.
Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves.
Yeah, I mean, I can't relate. I can't relate. You know, a population of people who actively know that they're marching on their way towards existential collapse and calamity, but they just continue to march towards it anyway. Yeah, definitely can't relate to that in any way, shape, or form.
Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you.
Oh?
You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday.
Is that what you think? I mean, you are hot enough for me to consider you to be a potential ally, so, you know.
He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
Goodbye, Daddy.
Neuvillette, is it over?
Did the apocalypse happen?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur.
Well, don't you worry. Farina says she's got a plan.
Thank you for protecting Farina.
May we ask what happened down there?
To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate.
As for what happened on our side, you recount the happenings of the tea party to Neuvillette.
So as expected, the knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives.
Can I ask you some questions, sir?
Permission granted.
You have enough power to force back the primordial sea. Does this mean you have some deeper connection with the Hydro Archon?
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation on our part, though. You can't tell us? Then that's okay. We can talk about something else. We won't try to force you. You guys in Fontaine are super strange.
Okay.
If by the phrase, you guys, you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
He's just straight up like, do not dare put me in the same category as that brat. I will not stand for such slander. Alrighty. Uh-oh. What's happening here? Why am I... what is going on? Hold up. Hold up. What is happening with my bit rate? Okay, hold on. I gotta go to the bathroom. I will be right back, and then I'm gonna look more into this. 1 second. Okay. I have returned. Thank you all for waiting patiently. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my bit rate. For whatever reason, it's like it's maxing itself out when it shouldn't be. Hold on. I'm gonna lower down bit rate here. Maybe that'll do something. Okay, are we... Why is it doing this? My max... I have my max bitrate set to 7K. 7K kilobits per second. But for some reason, it wants to max it out to like 10 or 11. This is really dumb. Why is everything being dumb tonight? Oh my god. Yeah, we're still using AV1. 7,000 kilobits per second. It literally should not be going that high. So I don't know what it's doing. It might just be my internet. Yeah, I don't understand. It's not supposed to be this high. I literally said it to not go this high. Now we're dropping frames left and right. Hold on a second. Middle value. Oh yes, when you see how much data has been sent. If network has some problems, power data has been. Target video bit rate. If your connection has a problem, I can't stand. Second, it will buffer locally. Then OBS will to catch up the video stream. Of dumping the part of your connection. I need to never go over the set video rate. Get a better network connection. Oh my god. So it is my internet. Like I'm buffering locally. And so OBS has to send like a higher bit rate like occasionally in order to like catch up. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad that my internet is just really terrible. Oh my god. How's the in-game ping? Is it high? I can't even tell because we're in a dialogue scene. I guess let's continue on and we'll see like how it's going. Let's see. Managed to protect those that need to be defended.
I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history. It has seen much grief and suffering. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Huh? Why is it raining all of a sudden?
I wonder why. The clear sky suddenly filled with dark clouds. The rain became heavier, light rain soon growing to a downpour. And just moments before, Neuvillette has mentioned his sense of grief. Thinking back on that legend, what Fremine said, it said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. Neuvillette, you can't be...
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Uh-huh.
Oh? And what are you thinking?
He's the dragon sovereign of water.
The dragon of... what? Huh?
Huh?
Please do not be so surprised.
Yeah, was it not obvious?
Farina?
Hey, yo. Where the brat going?
Neuvillette? Neuvillette, are you listening?
Ah, my apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign of water, right? Well, if you don't want to confirm or deny...
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
Right, of course. We'll definitely help you keep it a secret.
Yeah, bruh, like, you're at least, like, the third dragon we've met. It's all good.
There's still something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood. They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
Oh.
There are 7 elemental archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me. Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
Oh, so even you can't solve it.
Nope, I've been gimped.
I still have some urgent
by the
matters
brat
to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meropide? Paimon is a little worried.
Do we really have to go back? Oh, see you later, buddy.
See you another time.
Take care.
Okay. So my ping isn't outrageous. Like, it's not anything out of the ordinary for what it usually is at. Though it is kind of climbing. It is kind of like going all over the place, though. So yeah, it looks like my internet is just being a piece of shit. Although, it looks like my bitrate is under control now. Like, I mean, at least somewhat. It's at least sticking around in the 7 to 8K range, which, while still being over what I said I wanted, it's at least not going up to 10K. So I think it's unfucked itself for now. So we should be okay, I suppose. So should be all good to continue on for now. So let's go ahead and do that. Alrighty, so we're back here again. Oy. Alright, I guess we should go over here and talk to whoever the fuck this is. It was about 2 weeks or so ago. My router was being shitty and kept bumping the ping to the point where the character couldn't pick up any items until a few seconds later. Oof. That's rough. That is rough. Hey, it's Tweedlefuck and Tweedledum.
You guys are back?
Yeah, you guys.
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
Huh? No, not at all.
And here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
Sometimes it reset it and it fixes. Probably cache building up in the router. Could potentially be. Uh-oh. What is happening? Now it's doing it again. Is it the dialogue scenes? Are the dialogue scenes like taking up a bunch of bandwidth? What is happening here?
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
Hold on, let me try and get out of here.
No need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
Something like that, yeah. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive? Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there?
Prison pals, huh?
Considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
These two, they sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
Didn't we literally meet y'all once? Sure, the welfare meals have been skyrocketing in quality recently. Your meals will bring all the prisoners to the cafeteria. Your milkshake will bring all the boys to the yard.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
Okay. Alright, so we're outside of the dialogue scene now. And now the bit rate is fine again. Now let's go over here. Talk to this little psycho and see what happens.
Seedring!
Okay. Okay, we're okay. We're okay now. But I don't know. I guess my internet is just it's just deciding tonight is not a great night. Just like my camera, just like everything, just like my life kind of, you know? It is what it is, I guess. Hey, what's going on, creator? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope your internet is treating you better tonight than mine.
Traveler, Paimon, you're back! Are you still doing alright? Did either of you get hurt?
Don't worry, we're both doing great because we were far away from you.
We're fine, but what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it?
Oh, it's climbing up again. Yep. So internet's just like, yep. Tonight I'm just gonna be a little shit for the last half hour of the stream.
A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervulette paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being. Oh, of course, we must also thank you for the help you provided. How did Nervulette know that he was needed here? Well, Monsieur Nervulette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced. I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both alright.
I bet you are.
If you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days.
No, I was free, man.
Just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish. So I can have Mr. Walsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and please feel free to visit the infirmary for a break at any time. I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know.
Oh.
They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
I mean, that is true. Looming smiles are fantastic. But why is everyone talking like we've been gone for days? Like, we were gone for maybe like a couple hours. What the fuck is everyone saying? Alright. We'll see what's happening in here. Are we going down or up? Lower. So do we go down? Wait. Wait, huh? Your character fell through a time slip? You would think, huh? Wait, so how come... Is it gonna make me go to that one first before I can talk to Risley? Felt like 2 hours, but it was 5 months. Shit. Man. It can't be like that, man. Cannot be. Yay, I'm so glad we're back to running around this place again. I was so worried that maybe things were about to get interesting.
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
A bare teeth cat?
Say what?
Well, well, look who it is.
Yep, it is I.
Traveler, Paimon.
Hey guys, your dad is hot.
Hello, everyone.
Looks like you're recovering nicely from it, eh?
Time pockets are like that. Fucking time pockets. Gonna get the time squad on them.
Thanks to everyone's support.
He's really pretty. The fuck, dude?
Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clorant in person.
Hey, good for you, boy.
Whoa, how did she react?
One of my favorite cartoons. Time Squad was pretty interesting.
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about it.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Man, every time I get to see Lynette's outfit, I'm reminded of how good it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
You met Father? Did she say anything to you?
Oh, she said stuff to us. Also, a new event, you can pull this guy for free. The event is almost over, but the event is also kind of sad. Oh, man.
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
It was a little surprising.
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic.
Our daddy approves.
You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
Oh no, we're gonna have more Fatui friends? Fatui, more like Patui.
Mm-hmm. Father is very capable, and also trustworthy.
Unless it's Child, in which case, we love the Fatui and everything they're about.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Linny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Got it.
Yeah, we're passing on a scolding to you, boy.
That does sound like something that Father would say.
Hey!
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
I really hope not.
Looks like it, yeah.
Oh. Just let me go. Oh, I just want to leave already. Oh.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
Please don't.
For real? Then Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely.
Yes, last time we had your daddy's cake, but I'm fine with your cake as well, Lynette.
Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us.
Oh yeah, we are. Okay, now can we go into Risley's office? Oh wait, let me see.
We should start preparing that tea party.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm all for it.
I'll help you set it up.
Do it. Okay. It's the actual prison you're in for a really long time. Yeah, and I want out! I'm tired of seeing this landscape. I'm tired of seeing these colors. Like, the whole thing's already done, man. Like, come on. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, are we... Okay, now it's open. Jeez. Oh, it's you two. Are you guys done fucking yet?
Courier, Miss Seishween told me you still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
That's no excuse for... Huh? What's you two?
Oh, damn it. Why did you two have to interrupt? I was about to serve him a fresh, hot, heaping plate of my pussy, and now you guys have ruined it.
Courier, Lurvine, we're back!
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
We're fine, thanks. Why is everyone reacting to us apparently disappearing for a very long time and then just being like, oh, I guess you're back in jail.
And you? Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
Oh, yeah. It's a little too late for that.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Oh, yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Not at all!
These guys. These fucking people. All right, I'll leave you to your I'll leave you guys to your dinner. Yeah. Okay. What's good, Broseph?
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see 2 inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still all right?
We're fine, for the most part. Neurodevelopment came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the Courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
I don't think that's going to work.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sijween's gift with him, though.
Aw.
He sure sounds super busy.
Really? Did you just notice that now, Paimon? Did you just realize now that the man might be a tad busy? That his schedule book might be a little bit full?
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sijween.
Can I take my gift from her and leave?
Were the gifts milkshakes?
I don't know if she has milkshakes.
Neurodevelopment got the milkshake. Clorand received lipstick instead.
Ooh. I can't say I'm not disinterested.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Well, it's Neurodevelopment's own fault for making Sijween worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Are these from Sijween too?
Nope, they're from yours truly.
Is it tea?
You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time.
Oh, thank you.
You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
Is food still covered?
You may access the cafeteria for free.
Hooray!
Yay.
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Return to the dormitories to rest, but he said we can just go. Why? Why are we here? Just to suffer? Ay, ay, ay. I want out of this place. I don't ever want to see these walls ever again. I don't care how much free food they give me. Actually, that's a lie. If somebody was giving me free food on the reg, I would, you know, I'll go as deep into the hood as you want, man. There's so much you can get away with in life with me, as long as I get free food.
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners, though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
Feels like a huge weight is off our shoulders. Feels like we've regained our freedom. No, it does not.
Sure feels that way. But the truth is, we never did anything bad to begin with, so I'm not sure why we put so much pressure on ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah. Paimon, is there something you'd like to say?
Huh? How did you know?
Because you usually just immediately fall asleep.
Hey, that's not true! All right. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all.
Oh yeah, Batman and Robin over here.
It's like we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends. There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go.
Aww.
Isn't that pretty cool?
We're the best adventurers ever. Where did this all come from? It's cute, but it's just like, I don't know where it's coming from. But we got a beaming, smiling Lumine face, so I will not complain about it.
You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Being a guide counts too, I guess.
Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Just our thoughts making Paimon giddy. Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon too. The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary. We should be safe now, right?
We'll be fine, so don't worry, Paimon. I thought she was gonna say we'll never be safe.
Alright then, good night to you, Traveler.
Good night to you, Paimon. Oh my god, it looks so weird! She's not moving. It's like she's dead. Hey, yo. This is our third cutscene in this stream. Okay, yeah, look, that would be fucking scary. Even if I know that if whales are good boys and girls, that is still fucking terrifying, man. Hey, we've done a thing. We've done a thing. New constellation for Lumine. How about that? The movement speed of rising water's bubble will be decreased by 30% and its duration increased by 3 seconds. Sure, why not? Okay. Alright, well, I think that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for me here tonight. Especially since my internet has decided that it's gonna start being a brat. So yeah, I think we're gonna wrap things up there. So, alright, I want to thank anyone that decided to stop in to check out the stream, even for just a minute or two. Always appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Vic, for stopping in and chatting and hanging out. Again, apologies for all the technical issues that we had tonight with like my camera and internet, but sometimes these things just happen, I guess. You just kind of gotta roll with the punches. Luckily, the situation with my internet seemed to work out a little bit better than the situation with my camera. But anywho, no stream tomorrow, but on Tuesday, I think we're gonna be doing one more worldless stream. We're gonna see if we can, if there's like an alternate. Actually, hold on. So here's the thing. I think I looked it up, and I think there might not actually be an alternate ending in Worldless, but I also think that I might, that there might be like a slightly different way that the ending plays out. You know, so I'm gonna look into it tomorrow, and if there's enough, from what I can gather, if there's enough of a difference between the way the ending plays out by doing some other stuff, then we'll go ahead and do that. And I think that'll be the last Worldless stream that we do. If it doesn't seem like it's all that different, then I think we're gonna go ahead and start up our new weekly game, which I honestly don't know what it might be. I haven't really thought about it. I thought Worldless might last us a little while longer, but I guess maybe not. So I'll see what I'm feeling like maybe starting up next. If I can't really think of anything by Tuesday, then we might just do like a Nikke stream. Maybe we haven't played Nikke in a while on stream, so maybe we'll go ahead and do that. we'll see. If you're interested in knowing, go ahead and follow my Twitter or my other socials, or subscribe, and yeah, I'll let y'all know. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. So with that being said, I hope you guys have yourselves a good night, a good day, or a good morning, wherever it might be for you. And hope you all have yourselves a good Monday tomorrow, a good start to your week. And with any luck, I will see you guys on Tuesday. So until then, stay groovy, everybody.